Hey, what's up guys? So I want to talk about Mystical Space Typhoon and kind of quick play spell cards in general, just because, Yu-Gi-Oh, is a game where you gotta have to read the rules sometimes, and sometimes even the rules don't make sense. Let's be honest here. But that said, Mystical Space Typhoon is a very popular card, and there's a lot of misplays essentially with this card. And that said is, quick play spell cards cannot be activated the same turn they're set. So something, for example, like this card over number 7, it has this continuous. So there's different symbols in Yu-Gi-Oh. There's continuous, there's regular spells, and then there's quick play, and there's also field spell cards. But today we are just going to be talking about the quick plays. And quick plays are similar to traps in the aspect that you cannot activate them the same turn they're set. However, you can just activate them. Because it's a spell card, let's say my opponent has a face-up, let's go with Necro Valley. So let's say Necro Valley is face-up on the field. I can activate Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy Necro Valley. Now, let's say that, I want to wait. I want to set my Mystical Space Typhoon and hope my opponent maybe MSTs my MST, and therefore I can chain it. You can think of the quick plays almost essentially as a trap card when you set them. Think of it that way. It'll be much easier for you. Any spell card that's just, not quick play, you can activate them or you can set them the same turn you have them in your hand. So continuous, you can just activate them, no problem. The little, it looks like a little lightning bolt over in the top right corner, right where it says spell card, that indicates that it is a quick play spell card. Now MST is probably one of the most common ones. Another common one is Lance, but we will get into this card because I kind of want to make another video for the damage step and when you can activate, quick plays and anything that activates during the damage step. But that's a video for a later time. But this one also has that little quick play symbol, which is that little lightning bolt. See where's Necro Valley? That one has a it looks like 4 diamond shaped things. I wish I could zoom in on it, but yeah, it's that little thing that right where it says spell card. It has that little symbol. See how these have different symbols? We can take another one, for example. Let's just go, I don't know, let's type in H. Okay, let's go. Here it lives. Okay, there we go. This is just a regular one. See how it has no symbols? That's considered just a regular spell card. You can set these, then activate them for whatever reason. You can totally do that. There can be reasons why you want to activate a spell card, after you set it. Cards like Bubble Man, for example. This card, you can special summon it when you have no cards in your hand. Well, when it's the only card in your hand, you can special summon it. So there are reasons why you would technically want to set cards before activating spell cards. But if you set something like Mystical Space Typhoon and you want to pop something, maybe you should pop something first. Don't set everything and then go for your Bubble Man play. And then when your opponent activates some continuous trap card, like Royal Oppression, even though that card's banned right now. I'm trying to think of something that just activates, let's say, a continuous trap card. Let's say Gravity Bind. No one really plays. I typed in Gravity Bind. There we go. So let's say that they flip up like a Gravity Bind. You cannot chain the Mystical Space Typhoon if it's already set. If you just set it this turn, you can't chain it. But if it was set previously from last turn, yeah, definitely. You can activate Mystical Space Typhoon, hit that Gravity Bind, move it out of the way, and then, get in your attacks. But I just wanted to mention that you cannot activate quick play spell cards the same turn you set them, because I see a lot of players, they'll set a Mystical Space Typhoon, the opponent will chain MST, then the other player will be like, I'll chain MST. You cannot chain the MST that is just set, because think of it like traps, once again, that you have to essentially wait one turn before they're activated. They can be activated from your hand on your turn, only on your turn. If it's my opponent's turn and I have a Mystical Space Typhoon in my hand, I cannot activate it from my hand when it's my opponent's turn. When it's my turn, though, my opponent can flip up Gravity Bind. I can activate Mystical Space Typhoon from the hand because it is quick play. Think of it, again, as a trap. If it's in your hand, you can activate it, whenever you really want to. But some of them will have, certain conditions, like... for example, Stampede and Destruction will require you to, for example, have something. But that's not a quick play. But make sure you meet the requirements to actually, be able to do something like this. One requires a face-up dragon-type monster, whereas MST, you can just activate it. But, yeah, that said, this is just a kind of a ruling video because... yeah, I see a lot of players misplaying with Mystical Space Typhoon. They'll set it, and then the other player will MST their MST, and they'll be like, okay, chain MST. Yeah, you cannot chain the MST that you just set that turn. So I hope this helps you guys out, and you can send this video to someone that you are having problems with, because sometimes there's only one admin on Dueling Network, and there's 5,000 players. Good luck, right? But yeah, that said, I hope this helps you guys out, as well as kind of understand a little bit about MST and kind of how quick plays work. But yeah, I will be making a video later on about the whole damage set, because that that one is kind of problematic too. But yeah, just remember, quick plays, if you set them, think of them as a trap card, because you cannot activate them the same turn that you set them, but you can activate them from your hand if it is your turn. You can chain it, kind of like a trap card from your hand. So they are kind of better in one aspect. They're probably the best types of spells in the game, because they're more versatile than really anything. And you can activate them during your opponent's turn, and MST is a pretty good bluff. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps you out with some rulings. Asian Eyes signing out.